You are watching 2+U Nevada. So excited to have Sarah Savilicek here with 4-H. And I didn't know this until today. It's National 4-H Week.
It is. It's National 4-H Week.
Such a phenomenal organization, Sarah.
It is, yes.
Thanks for being here. What are you guys highlighting this week?
Well, National 4-H Week is always the full month, the first full week in October. So this week on Monday, it was Go Green. So all across the nation, everybody was wearing green. Even some cities and bridges and stuff were painted green to highlight National 4-H Week. And then tomorrow is what we want what we're calling is 4-H for Good. So kids will be doing service projects across the nation, emphasizing the service learning part of 4-H.
That's fantastic. And you and I were talking before we sat down that 4-H really started nearly 120.
It'll be 125 years. We'll be 125 years old in 2027. Yeah.
So in 2027. So back then, it started more as an agricultural service organization, an agricultural org for kids.
It did, because back in 1902, we were looking at we were entering into conflict across the nation, and we knew that we needed to increase our agriculture production. So kids, and they tried to teach adults, but you can't teach adults.
That's the truth.
They taught kids. So kids were out producing their parents, and that's how 4-H was born.
That's so cool. But now 4-H really has expanded as well. Talk to me about the expansion.
Well, 4-H has grown when we're talking about youth thriving. We want kids to find their spark. So finding their spark is the areas that they want to work in. And so we have kids that are doing herpetology. So that's reptiles and amphibians. It's one of our fastest growing programs. Because
why is that?
Because they love them. They love them. And, and to see a child interact with an amphibian or a reptile and then talk to other people about their amphibian or their reptile, they're so excited. So then and then our 4-H shooting sports program is one of our largest ones. And the beauty about 4-H is we're teaching youth. We're teaching youth positive youth development, and the project is what keeps them moving through and learning transferable skills and helping them be tomorrow's leaders. And then we still have our agricultural programs where kids are raising livestock. We have dog programs. We have cooking and sewing and robotics and aeronautics. Now we're moving into aviation with kids, and kids are earning their pilot's license and either private pilot license or learning to fly drones and all of those things.
That is fascinating to me. And then, okay, so I'm used to thinking of 4-H in the ag area where, like, my girlfriend growing up in school, she had a lamb, raised the lamb, sold the lamb at auction. So I've got to go back to this reptile program. What is there? Because they're not selling it at the end.
No, they're not. They're just learning about how to care for it. And every project that our youth are involved in Nevada or across the nation with our 4-H program is that we want them to learn those skills and think about opportunities for them as they progress towards adulthood. So when we talk about Beyond Ready with kids, we're looking at those opportunities where they're thinking about what they might want to do post-high school, post-college and stuff. So even working with reptiles and amphibians, do they want to be a veterinarian? Do they want to be a wildlife biologist? Do they want to do rescue programs? All of those things. So it's always focused on the kid, where we're looking at what is their spark and what lights their world. And that's how we move through 4-H.
So with it being National 4-H Week right now, are the programs already underway?
Yes.
When is the sign-up period?
This week. So the 4-H year goes October 1 to September 30th. It goes on the federal fiscal year, so it's kind of weird, but it's where our national partners.
Looking at the origins, that makes sense.
USDA NIFA is our national partner, and so sign up is going on right now. Kids are enrolling across the state and across the nation in 4-H. So they're they might be signing up for the same project, or they might be branching out and trying something new. And so,
But signups are not closed yet, so
No.
people could still sign up.
4-H is open year round.
Fantastic. And if families are interested, if their kids are interested in finding a spark, how do they learn about all of your programs? How do they sign up?
So you can, you know how we always use our computers now, you can just Google extension 4-H and you'll find it there in terms of anything. It'll put you connecting us to the state office, but you can also connect to your local county.
That's fantastic. How many actual programs do we have? Sorry, I put you on the spot.
You did, but statewide we have over almost 35,000 kids involved in 4-H.
Are you kidding me?
And that can be in our club program, which is led by volunteers, or we do in-school programming where we take an idea and either 4-H professionals or 4-H volunteers will go into schools and teach kids about anything that they're interested. 4-H is STEM-based, so we're always teaching about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And then we add A in for the arts. And then we have after-school programs. Those go on statewide. That through here in Washoe County, it goes through Washoe County School District. And we go in and teach kids anything that they're interested in, anything that sparks. So,
And we'll have to leave it at that.
No.
Sarah, thank you so
You're
much
so
for joining us
welcome.
this afternoon.
And thanks for including us.
Yes, you're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.